Alright guys, welcome back. So actually before talking about automation in this video, we're gonna keep on talking about flows, and I'm actually gonna cover all of the different type of answers you guys can have into your messenger bot. So I hope you're excited about this video because I am, and I'm gonna show you a little bit the different messages you guys can send. So I don't know if you remember, but in the previous video we were building this one called free course demo where I was asking you, hey, like, are you ready to get your free course, right? And let's say for any reason I wanted to know more about you that I already know. So that doesn't make too much sense for like giving you a free course. But let's say again you're a realtor and you want to know like when they're looking to buy, or like if you want to know if they're seller, you want to know like what's their address or like what zip code, how much are they thinking to sell it for, and things like this, right? So maybe that's you. Maybe you want to ask them some questions like this. And one way to do so, and you can actually do it with the pro version, is to use the user input. And so that's why I told you guys at the beginning of this course, I was like, hey, I use the pro version. I've been using it from day one. And this is one of the main reasons why, is because I've always used the user input. And the way user input works is you can ask a question. So let's go back to the example of realtor, and you're targeting a buyer, for instance. You can say, when are you looking to move? Boom. You guys get it? So I say, when are you looking to move? And here I can have them like just typing an answer, but I don't really want that. I'd rather give them some options. So maybe I'm gonna put multiple choice. So that's pretty cool. You see, like you can actually have them having all of those little buttons, and that looks actually a lot of fun. So let me actually show you how it looks like right here. You see, what price range are you thinking of? Like you can ask them all of those type of questions. And so that's why I like to use that. So that's a pretty cool feature with multiple choice. So let's say they were to say 1 to 3 months, boom, right here. And then here, I don't know, 3 to 6. So you guys get it, right? And then maybe 6 month plus. 6 month plus. All right. And so that's actually basically gives the main idea of the multiple choice. Now there's one thing that I like to add to it, and that's if you guys plan on using Zapier. So if you plan on actually like, so I would encourage you to do so actually, because again, back to the example of a real estate agent. So if you're a realtor and you want to get this information texted to you like right away, and I want to repeat on that again, you do want like to receive it right away, because this way you're actually going to be able to call them right away, like feel like you really pay attention to what they're telling you. You're going to know all of those details. They're going to be warm. They're going to be excited that you took the time of your day to reach back to them right after they actually called you. And so that just make it better, like you guys gonna get the appointment. And so in order to do that, just use Zapier, and basically the way it goes is gonna take off the information from ManyChat and send it to you via text. And you can use Zapier and another application that's called Twilio. So Zapier, ManyChat, send the information to Twilio via Zapier. Hopefully this makes sense. My hands moves are actually, you guys are actually getting it, but that's the main idea. All right. How to do that though? How to get the information from ManyChat? That's the question. And the way to do it is actually using custom fields. So here, like, because I'm asking a question, I'm going to say, hey, this is actually called price range. And my flow is called free course demo. You guys name it however you want, but by creating a custom field here, if I create a custom field, I create a new custom field, like I'm basically actually saving this answer. So whatever answer they say, so if they say 6 months, for example, that 6 months is going to be saved, and there's going to be a custom field saying, hey, that answer was for price range, for this flow. And so this way, when you use Zapier, you can actually say, hey, I want to grab this answer. I want to grab the answer for price range, a free course demo, for instance. I want to grab the answer for how many bedroom for the flow bio flow, right? You guys get me. Hopefully you're getting it, but you want to put a custom field because then you want Zapier to grab that custom field and send it to you via Twilio, okay? So that's the idea. So you create a custom field. We are basically like done with this user inputs. The few other one that you guys can use, so this one is pretty cool. You can actually use cards. So I don't know if you guys remember, but at the beginning of Discord, I showed you. So I built this menu for my client. So it looks pretty cool, like bio, build a home, home valuation. So you can create all of those cards with all of your services. So you could actually set this up where you put an image and then you actually put a button below where they have the option to click, you know, and that's done via card. So you can put a title, or you can put a subtitle, and you can put a button. So you can do that via those cards. So that's the one with cards. Delay is pretty cool because if you want to make your bot a little less bot, actually, like a little bit more like if you was a user, you could actually put some delays, you know, and you can actually change up the time. So this way it looks like you're actually writing something. I think it's delay cannot be the last element. Yeah. So like it actually looks like you're writing something. So it looks pretty cool. And then you can actually put a text after it. So it looks like you're writing something and then they receive the message. So that's the thing with delay. Text, you guys saw it in the previous video. Images is if you want to send them some pictures. So one way I do that in real estate is, let's say I have a listing for, I help one agent like with his listing. So he wants to feature it on his messenger bot because he's like, hey, when you go to the listing appointments, he looks like a badass because he's doing everything that everyone else is doing, but on top of it is listing the house on messenger bot. So that's just, it just puts him above the competition. He can say it's automated. He can say like he can do follow-ups. It's just gonna be, it's breaking edge technology, blah, 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 blah. One thing you can do is if you have listings, you can actually feature pictures of the homes. So you can ask the user, hey, do you want to see some pictures on the inside? Boom, here are the pictures. So that's the cool thing with images. Same thing with videos, same thing with audio. List is pretty cool. I use it also with listings. So if someone asks me, hey, I tell them, hey, do you want to see the details of the home? If they click yes, boom, I send them this message and here I'm going to put bedrooms. And then I'm going to put the number of bedrooms and so forth. So like then I could put 4 bathroom, 3, whatever. But you guys get the idea. Audio is the same. It's a file. File is, so let's say for some reason you guys maybe make a list of homes under $400,000 in your area. You have a file, PDF file of it or something like this. Then you can upload it to ManyChat and you can give it to your potential clients through ManyChat. So that's a pretty cool thing. So guys, hopefully this makes sense. User input is definitely one of my to-go feature that I use. It's probably the one I use the most actually. So I encourage you guys to get, I don't have any affiliate or anything like this with ManyChat, but I just love this platform. So I strongly encourage you to leverage it and use it before it becomes flooded like any other thing, any other way of communication like email is or days, you know. I mean, I like to always say this example. I have today I think I have 5 messages unread on Messenger. Maybe they're from down below, you know. I don't remember who sent me those messages. But emails I have like more than 25,000, and so I'm not proud of it, but I have 25,000 unread emails. And just because our days emails, I feel like we just received emails every other minute, you know. But Messenger bot is still more personal, so use it, leverage it, and like start communicating with your prospect clients through Messenger bot. So guys, I see you on the next one, and this time we're gonna be talking more about automation. So I see you on the next video.